Rangers are yet to really get going this transfer window. However, the rumours have been rampant, and off the pitch deals show no sign of slowing down. With a string of moves already in motion and several agreements either finalised or on the brink, the Ibrox club is preparing to unveil yet another deal as part of a wider push to strengthen all areas of the organisation. As preparations continue ahead of the new season, this latest development underlines the scale of the club's ambition and further reinforces the sense that this summer's business extends well beyond the pitch. So, what is this deal and who is involved? Let's break this down along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Aston Villa are intensifying their pursuit of Rangers midfielder Nicolas Raskin, with Unai Emery's side preparing an official approach for the 24-year-old Belgian international, RFC News understands. Rangers have placed a £25 million valuation on Raskin, who has emerged as one of Europe's most promising talents after a stellar season in the Scottish Premiership, contributing 5 goals and 11 assists. If sold for £25 million, Raskin would become Rangers' most expensive player sale ever. Villa, grappling with profitability and sustainability rules, PSR constraints, view Raskin as a cost-effective signing who could bolster their midfield without breaking the bank. With an offer below Rangers' asking price under consideration, Raskin's aggressive yet technically adept style has made him a prime target for Villa, who see him as a long-term asset capable of thriving in the Premier League. His recent call-up to Belgium's national team further underscores his quality and potential, and former Rangers boss Philippe Clement has endorsed his readiness for a mid-table English side. However, Villa face competition, with Leeds United monitoring Raskin, though no formal bid has materialised. Several Ligue 1 clubs, including Marseille, are also circling, drawn by Raskin's versatility and contract, which runs until 2027, are giving Rangers strong negotiating leverage. Rangers, now backed by 49ers Enterprises, are open to a club record sale to fund a squad rebuild under manager Russell Martin, who nonetheless prefers to retain Raskin. The £25 million price tag reflects Rangers' player trading model, but Villa's PSR-driven caution may lead to protracted negotiations, potentially pushing a deal toward the transfer window's end. Emery is keen to bring in a new midfielder this summer to strengthen his options, as Amadou Onana continues to be linked with a move to Saudi Arabia. Leeds, meanwhile, also want to add quality to their midfield as they prepare for life back in the Premier League, in the hopes of avoiding a drop back down to the Championship. Raskin, while content at Rangers, is open to a move that pushes him toward playing at the highest level and in the English Premier League. As Villa weigh their approach and Ligue 1 interest grows, Raskin's future hangs in the balance. His departure would be a huge blow for Rangers, but the money gained would be a big help to allow for a bigger squad rebuild. Now a huge deal is set to be complete amid a blizzard of agreements, as Rangers are poised to announce the identity of their new youth academy chief, according to a report. It had been reported that sporting director Kevin Thelwell would make Everton pal Gareth Prosser one of his first appointments in what is a key role at the club. But now the sources are claiming that Prosser has options in the Middle East, and the acting academy chief David McCallum will get the nod instead. McCallum served as caretaker manager for the club back in November 2021, leading the team to a Premier Sports Cup semi-final defeat against Hibs, between the spells of Steven Gerrard and Giovanni van Bronckhorst. The head of academy position at Rangers has been vacant since Zeb Jacobs left for Feyenoord last year. The club's new US investors are desperate to get a better return from their expensively assembled academy products. McCallum stepped up from his previous role on an acting basis from head of professional phase and B-team coach, and now it's believed that new sporting director Thelwell has been impressed. Meanwhile, it is understood that defender John Souttar underwent surgery in London last week to solve a minor hernia issue ahead of the first leg at Ibrox next month. Contrary to reports, though, the light blue centre-back is expected to return in time for the big kickoff in 5 weeks' time. It's understood the operation was already pre-planned and was always scheduled to take place after the international doubleheader against Iceland and Liechtenstein. Souttar played the full 90 minutes in the woeful 3-1 Hampden defeat to Iceland and was an unused sub in Vaduz. In other news, Club 1872 have outlined discussions with Rangers chairman Andrew Kavanagh that could see supporters benefit from a new working relationship with the Ibrox boardroom. The fan-owned organisation have spent recent months attempting to repair the broken bond with the Light Blues board following a series of public and private disagreements. Those conversations were held before Kavanagh and the consortium, headed by 49ers Enterprises, became locked in talks over their multi-million-pound takeover deal. Rangers confirmed last month that the American investors had secured a 51% major shareholding in RIFC plc, as sweeping changes were made around the top table. Kavanagh has been named as chairman, while Parag Marafs has joined as vice chairman. Mark Taber, Andrew Clayton, and Gene Schnurr have also taken up boardroom seats ahead of the EGM next Monday morning. Official representation at that level has long been an ambition of Club 1872, but that option is not on the table for the incoming regime. The organisation could, though, still have a part to play in the new era as talks get set to continue. A statement read, Club 1872 is pleased to announce that we held a very positive meeting with new Rangers chairman and lead consortium member Andrew Kavanagh and chief executive Patrick Stewart. Since John Bennett became chairman in April 2023, Club 1872 has been meeting regularly with Rangers to find a way forward on a proposed funding model which would fit with the club's strategy and allow renewed investment directly to the club for shares, as well as funding key heritage projects of significance to the Rangers' support. At each stage of those discussions, progress was made but then delayed by the regularly fluctuating situation with the senior leadership of the club. We have met with 3 different chairmen and 2 different chief executives over that time. We sincerely apologize to contributors for our relative silence during this time, but we were dealing with those regular changes to the senior decision makers at the club, and we're mindful of confidentiality considerations and sensitivities in that ever-changing landscape, particularly in recent months with a live takeover in play. We welcome this early opportunity to speak to Andrew Kavanagh and outline our funding proposal, the significant funds we have available to invest, and to gain an understanding of the priorities of the new owners. We also had the opportunity to discuss the upcoming EGM, the change in the company structure, and the investment strategy of our new owners going forward. It is our intention to find a way in which Club 1872 can fit into that strategy that all parties are comfortable with, and we were encouraged by our initial talks in that regard. We will now continue those discussions with a view to presenting a proposal to contributors for their consideration in due course. In the meantime, we will shortly publish our poll for the upcoming EGM. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.